Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I was actually just getting ready to go out with some girlfriends. I was about to do my makeup and I thought, why don't I film this look? So I'm wearing, if you can see, a red dress. So I wanted to do a really neutral look which I could wear a bright red lip with. So I've really gone really neutral and natural on the eyes, quite natural on the cheeks, and then bright red lips. So I really hope that you enjoy this tutorial, and if you do, please do give it a big thumbs up, and if you are interested in seeing more videos, then please do subscribe. So I really hope that you enjoy this, and I will see you all soon. Bye guys! Okay, so to start off with, I'm going to use my Giorgio Armani foundation mixed with my Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus cream. So I'm just using a flat top kabuki brush just to buff this into the skin, and focusing more on my chin area and any areas of my face that has slightly more redness. So just blending this in, making sure that all of my neck is also blended in as well. I'm then going to use my brow bar to go by Whitening Lightning and a MAC 266 brush just to fill in my brows. So starting at the front and just very sort of gently drawing in those lines. And just making sure that they're sort of looking at my natural hairs and just doing sort of, quite nice strokes rather than actually physically drawing them in. And then as I get further towards that arch, just making sure that's slightly darker and just slightly elongating the brow to get sort of the length that I want. I'm then going to use the wax that also comes in the palette by Whitening Lightning just to make sure that my brows do stay in place all night. Mine are particularly long, so they will move throughout the night if I don't sort of keep them in place. But if yours are quite short hairs, then you might need to skip this step. Then to prime my lids, I'm going to use the Paint Pot by MAC. This is one in Painterly. And I'm just literally just going to use my middle finger and just push this all over my lids. Using a primer will make sure that your eyeshadow stays in place all night, but it will also give a much better payoff with any shadows that you use. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to use two palettes by Makeup Revolution. This is my absolutely new favourite makeup brand. It is so insanely cheap, but such good quality. So the palette that I'm going to be using is the Iconic 2, but also the Essential Day to Night. And as you can see here, both these palettes look pretty much like the Urban Decay Naked palette. So I've just used a shimmery colour across the lid, and I'm just using a Sigma E40 taper blending brush and just blending sort of like a neutrally brown colour into the crease. I'm then going to take a darker colour from the Iconic 2 palette, just a darker brown, and I'm going to blend this on top of that other neutral brown just to give it a bit more depth and just make my eyes look just slightly more smoky. As I said before, I'm going really, really neutral with this eye look because we've got such a strong red lip. So you don't want to go too much on the eyes because you want to make sure the focus is on your lips and your lips only. I'm then going to use Blacktrax by MAC Gel Eyeliner, and on an angled brush, this is one by Revlon. So what I'm doing there is just taking off some of the product and making sure that the angled brush is not sort of clogged up, because it has too much product on there, it just won't give you a crisp line. So I'm just tracing my wing in, following the direct line from where my lower lash line ends, and then just pulling it back. So literally, as you can see, I've got barely any product on there, which then means if you make a mistake, it's much easier to correct than if you've got a lot of black on your brush. Then once you've traced that line, you can then go ahead and fill in the line and leave it in between. And then I'm just really close to the lash line, sort of drawing in a line right to the inner tear duct area. I'm then going to take the black colour from the Essential Day to Night palette and then just put this over the top of the gel eyeliner just to give it a bit more of a smoked out and natural look. I'm then going to take this brown eyeliner by Revlon, and it's in the colour 6, I believe, which is a really great eyeliner. This one's really, really easy to use. It smudges really easy. So I'm putting that both on my waterline and also on my lower lash line, again, just to make it look a bit more smoked out and a bit sort of more sort of just like going out makeup rather than just purely on my waterline. Then taking a brown colour from the Iconic 2 palette and then just smudging this line along just to make it look a lot more sort of smoky. For mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Big Eyes. This is a great mascara because it also has the lower lashes as well. And then my false lashes are from Eyelure, and they're the Naturlites lashes, which are great because they're quite natural, but they're also enough that you can tell your eyelashes look a lot fuller and a lot thicker. So I've just placed that in the middle and then just sort of tucking in those edges. Do make sure that before you put it on, your glue is tacky and you haven't just put the glue straight on and then put the lash on, because it will move around and be a lot harder to work with. As you can see, again, I'm just placing that lash in the middle, leaving it for a few seconds and then tucking in those corners, just making sure it's as close to my lash line as possible. Now the glue will dry clear, but I do also like to take a liquid eyeliner over the top. This is the L'Oreal Superliner, just to make sure it's sort of all in place. And then just using my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer just under my eyes, just to get rid of any dark circles under there. And then I'm using this brush I actually got from Amazon, and it's a real good dupe for the Sigma F85 brush, which is perfect for concealer because it really fits under those eyes well. It's great for blending out any concealers. And then just using the Sleek Conceal and Corrector palette just to fill in any areas around my nose, which is a lot better than the Rimmel Wake Me Up one. And then just using my Natural Collection powder just to set that concealer in place. And then using one of my MAC Prep Prime highlight pens in the colour Light Boost, and then drawing in sort of like triangle shapes under my eyes, some lines under where my natural contour would be, on my cupid's bow and down my nose, just to give my face that natural highlight before we go in with a contour. Just using that same brush again, just to blend out that highlighter in. And then I'm going to use my Sleek Contour Kit and using the bronzer colour from that on a angled brush. Just going to stuck in my cheekbones and then filling that bronzer along that cheekbone line, right up to my hairline, but concentrating most of the bronzer in the just towards my hairline rather than bringing it too far down. And then just going over it again just to make sure it's all blended in and looks more natural. Also taking this onto my temples and tops of my forehead as well, where the sun would naturally hit my skin. Then for blusher, I'm also going to use a palette from Makeup Revolution. This is the one in Hot Spice, I think. And using quite a nude colour blush. This is perfect for wearing a red lip because it's not too pink, it's not too red, but it's also not too peachy as well. So it really doesn't make your cheeks look too much when out of the red lip in as well. I'm just using a Real Techniques blush brush just to blend this in. And then as part of the same Sleek Contour Kit, I'm just using the highlighter on actually a foundation brush, but I find it's really easy for getting highlighter on the cheekbones. I'm putting that right along the cheek and also down my nose and again on my cupid's bow, just to give a bit more glow to the face. Then for lips, I'm going to use this lip liner by Rimmel, which is a really nice sort of red colour. So I'm just going to trace out my natural lip line, and I'm also going to fill my lips in. By filling in my lips, it will also make sure that any lipstick I put on top will last a lot longer. So if you're out and you're having a drink or eating, and some of your lipstick wears away, it won't be just your nude lip colour because it will have the lip liner underneath that will keep that colour there for you before you get a chance to top it up. So definitely worth just filling in your lips. Then for lipstick, I'm going to use this one by Revlon, and it is in the colour Love That Red, just a perfect red shade. So I go over the top with the Bourjois Effect 3D Hydrating Lip Gloss in the colour Rouge Democratic. You don't have to use a gloss, but I just really liked the shine on my lips. So that concludes this tutorial. So I really hope that you enjoyed, guys, and please subscribe to my channel and watch any of my further videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.